my writer's class, and I'm excited about this class. Then after the class, I got to meet with my sisters, because we having our little Christmas thing. But I just wanted to get on here real quick, and I just want to encourage you. And I want you to encourage you in the I want to encourage you knowing that it's time for you to win. God is so faithful. I'm so excited about what God is doing. The first thing I want to say is, man, you got to believe in yourself. You got to see yourself winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so excited about, the goals that God is putting before me. I'm so excited about the challenge, the stretch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I was doing. I think I was on the phone with my little sister, but I was driving. I heard in my spirit, promotion. So God, I'm excited about promotion. I'm excited about all the different things that God is doing in my life. I'm excited about the new beginnings. I'm excited about change, like I said, and challenge. It's a new day, but I got to prioritize myself. I got to prioritize joy. I got to make sure that my life lines up with the will of God. I got to make sure that my life is in order with the Lord. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. The main thing is making sure that your life is lining up with the will of God. Because wherever God is taking you, you need God with you. And with each elevation comes its own temptation. So while you are on the level you are on, you got to prepare yourself for the next level. Because if you think that you're going to win with the same tactics, if you think that you're going to win with the same level of fight that you won on this level, then I'm telling you, you're gonna get bullied. You're gonna get bullied. It's just that simple. We got to armor up because we got to fight for our inheritance. We got to fight for the land. We got to fight for our calling. We got to fight we just got to fight. We got to fight. We got to fight. We cannot give up because of the opposition that we faced, that we're facing, and that we're going to face. I just came over here to tell you, man, it's time to win. It's time to win. And you got to tell yourself that. I don't care what it looks like. It might look like, how can I win? I'm losing. No. Don't look at what you see. Look at where God said he's taking you. You don't stop, you don't drop, you don't roll. You understand what I'm saying? You stand flat-footed on the promises of God. That's what you got to do. But baby, you got to push yourself. You got to push yourself. With everything that God is doing, you need to just be still. Be still and seek God for guidance and direction. Like, okay, God, what do I focus on? What do I focus on right now? Because God knows. God knows. He knows. I got me my little budget planner. I got a little planner I bought from Temu, a little account ledger book, and I got one of my books off of my bookshelf, How to Budget and Manage Money. I got that right here in my face. I want to level up in every area of my life, and so I'm asking God, show me Show me, Joy, what you want, what I should be focused on. So God has shown me. So I'm so excited to throw myself into this thing, all the way in it. Get it done. Do what you got to do. But I also want to remind you, when God starts building you up and building your wealth and building your health and building your anointing and building you up, you got to be careful and mindful and watchful for the traps and the tricks and the schemes, the blasphemy, all the things of that enemy. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? He's going to, listen here. Listen here. That's just like with the IRS. When you start making a certain amount of money, then you become in a different tax bracket. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different program when you start making all this money. You know what I'm saying? Because when they start seeing all this money, then you got to pay your taxes. You on a different level. You know what I'm saying? You on a different level. Same with us. When God starts increasing you and promoting you and elevating you, you become on a different spiritual tax bracket. You understand? So when you start making more money, the IRS start looking at you kind of differently. And what I mean by that is they watching you, because they want to make sure they get what belongs to them. You understand what I'm saying? I said that to say this. When God start elevating you, the enemy, you got more to lose. So he got more to gain if he can rob you of what you got. So he gonna have situations and circumstances set up, baby, so he can catch you in a trap. And so many people, that's why I continuously talk about, be careful who you connect with, who you join with, who you sign contracts with, who you make covenants with. I was watching this one thing this morning. I got up about, I don't know what time I got up, I don't know. Then I wound up watching these old, I was just on my YouTube, and two different ones came on that caught my eye. This one girl, she was from Jamaica, and the guy she wound up marrying was from Jamaica. She wound up opening up she got to America with him because he wound up being in the army or whatever. She wind up, when she got her to America, she opened up her an assisted living facility. And this woman she was 22. She became a multi-millionaire. Well, from what one of her family members said, or somebody said, the day before they couldn't find her, him and her had left the tax, getting their taxes done, and they was arguing, but then nobody heard from her since. Long story short, he killed that girl, burned that woman, and buried the remains. That man never, ever, ever had intentions on loving and protecting that girl. Never. Never. So be careful who you connect with on your rise. Some of y'all, God is rising you and raising you up, and you go back and you go back and go to the bottom of the barrel and pull somebody up and say, come on to go with me. God never, ever, ever gave you that right, gave you that permission, the permission to go and bring that person with you. So the point I'm making is, be careful. Let me go with another one of them that I saw. It was this one lady. She was malicious. So she was So she was from Russia, and basically, you probably seen this on YouTube. She tried to kill the woman by poisoning some cheesecake. So apparently her and the woman looked alike, and she was trying to steal that woman's literally her identity. So she put some kind of feminine, whatever, I don't know what it was, some kind of drug that it makes you sleepy. Then it can put you in a coma. Then it can kill you. So basically, she literally tried to kill this girl. She even had the girl in a house in some lingerie in her bed and with pills around the lady and had the heat on because that heat is what can really cause you to die. The heat really makes it more potent in the process of taking you out of here. But God didn't let that lady die. Anyway, so what she do, she go around and she poison people. She poison their drinks and their food. She win their trust. So how she met the lady, the lady did false eyelashes. The lady went to get her eyelashes done, and one day she just showed up at the girl's house. She had 3 small pieces of cheesecake. And she ate 2 pieces in front of the girl so she could go, oh, this is so good, you got to taste it. The lady tried that 1 piece of cheesecake, and she didn't remember anything else. The lady robbed her of things, and, then she met this one man at the cleaners, literally took that man to the cleaners. The point I'm making is you got to be careful who you connect with. You cannot, if you're a female and you got that good heart, don't just let anybody in your heart. Same thing with men. Don't just let anybody in your heart. Then another thing they got going on, I saw something on the internet about this young boy that wound up killing himself. He was about 16 or about 17 because he was sent, I guess it's called sextortion or something like that. And he wound up sending, you thought he was talking to a girl on Instagram or something, wound up sending his pictures. I guess they was, exchanging sexual pictures or whatever. So then the people start saying, if you don't give me this amount of money, I'm gonna do this and do that. They was harassing his baby. I don't know why he didn't go tell his mama and his daddy, but until he wound up taking his life because they had him so afraid of somebody else seeing these pictures. First of all, it's so many demonic predators out here that is sickening. That's why, I don't care how old my children are, I don't care how old we are, we got to fast and we got to pray and we got to trust God so we can make it through the stretch in this evil demonic world. These people are literally, full of the devil. You ask some of these people what their names are, some of these demons, they gonna literally say legion because there's so many of them. It's so many of them, So in my situation, you could do whatever you want to. To me, you guilty until found innocent. You can say whatever you want to say about me, cause I ain't the one. I ain't finna go let just anybody come up into cause that's what the devil does. It was this one girl I was on the phone with her when my mama was dying. I didn't even know that. I would never talk to her on the phone again. And I'm gonna tell you why, because it was just some demonic stuff that she was dealing with. Definitely. And she was sharing some things with me. Them demons, baby, them demons ain't nothing to play with. Whether you a believer in Christ, whether you consider yourself a Christian or whatever you is, I'm talking about in Jesus Christ, God the Father, Jesus the Son, the Holy Spirit. That's what I'm talking about. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Lord my God. I consider myself a Christian. You can call yourself whatever you want to, and you can say, well, I don't care. But it's only one true God. And everybody don't serve the same God. So go on with that. If you want to look up your eyes in hell, and because you can't argue with me in hell, because I'm not gonna be there. Simple as that. Anyway, these demons, they don't know. You don't know why. Don't just up and do anything without God's permission. Don't do nothing without God's permission. Matter of fact, let me see what time it is. I'm just sitting running my mouth. I'm finna get on this class. I can't be. Let me see. Oh, okay. Love you. It's thank you, Daddy. It's shoot, it's 40, 8:40, so I'm finna get ready to go and go back in there. But like I'm saying, we sit up here, open up our hearts, open up our bank accounts. God start blessing you with money, and you can't wait to, man, I'm telling you, I've done it. I've foolishly done that. I've foolishly done it. I've done it, been there, done that. Just, man, listen here. Why you do you know what? I I used to deal with pride. And pride is so ugly. It's so ugly. It's nothing attractive about pride. Nothing at all. Let me tell you, I used to deal with lust. Lust is just disgusting. The poverty spirit is relentless. All these different spirits I've dealt with. That's why I'm very much so none I have no tolerance for those spirits. None. Not just those, but I'm saying if you had it, then you can recognize it. I don't want that in my life no more. I've worked so hard through fasting and prayer and fighting these demons so daggone long. I'm not going back there. I don't want to go back there. There's nothing back there for me. And I don't care if you pretend to be up in front of me with that familiar spirit. I don't want nothing that God delivered me from. Listen here. The masturbation spirit, it can make your body sick. It can make your body sick. Yeah. All these different spirits, man, I'm telling you, rejection and offense can cause you having heart trouble. Man, when I tell you these spirits, uh, 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 um, they have consequences on your health. So I did. I watched it. I watched. So I okay. So I did watch those two. I think it was those two because I don't watch death movies. No death. Nothing with death no more. I don't watch like those crime shows and stuff I used to watch. I used to be obsessed. First, I started watching. I started, because, I was raised up watching. I was raised up with stuff that I love, like my mama loved, Manlock, the Andy Griffith Show. Always love the Fred Sanford, the Fred Sanford Show, Leave It to Beaver, those, and stuff. So, then as time go past, you from then I start watching what is it, Matlock, because, from Andy Griffith, So then I start watching Matlock, start back watching Matlock. That's how I started. Then I start watching Murder She Wrote, when I go to my job at night, when I worked overnights, I start watching Murder She Wrote. Then from Murder She Wrote to you start watching the real crime shows. You know what I'm saying? It's just like sin. You just like masturbation. You start off masturbating, probably start off with your hand or whatever you do. But then it ain't fulfilling. Then people start getting toys, and you start doing this. It's you increase. It's like a stepping stone. And next you know you're in a bed with 2 and 3 different people. It's just demonic. It leads you to one thing to the next. That's how anything that's not of God does. It's like a propaganda. It's like it propitiates. It just continuously it builds. That's what it does. It builds. So that's what happened. But I'm going somewhere with this real quick. So I was watching. So then then you start watching them. So I became obsessed with them death movies. But what happened was it caused me to be paranoid. I was already paranoid. Put paranoid on top of paranoid on top of paranoid on top of paranoid. Don't see keep okay? Just keep putting it on there. Okay? And so I'm already been paranoid, suspicious and all this stuff. So now you gotta really now you really got a reason to be, because these people in this world wicked and evil. So now you really scared of everything, fearful of everything. You know what I'm saying? You just have to you got to be careful what you allow in your space. So anyway, so I watched them two things I just told y'all about when I was in the living room with it in the hallway, about the girl from Jamaica and her husband, the Russian lady, blah blah blah. So then I goes to sleep. I doze off. Next to her, here's this woman in my dream. This demon. It was a demon. And so I was in the bed with my husband, and she came and she walked up, and she had this it's like she pulled something up, but it wound up being a diaper. And then she walks in the bathroom. Now I'm looking at her. Then she goes in the bathroom. Then also she got on this lingerie trying to be seductive. So that devil comes over there. I saw that devil, and it was a demon. I saw the demon. I'm like, you a devil. So that devil, but it was like, it's, and all I can do is say, I'm trying. So now I say, I see you, devil. So I'm talking to this demon, and then I'm trying to call Greg at the same time. Now I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get his attention while this devil right here, like literally, like it was like real. It wasn't like it was a dream. It was like this demon some kind of way got in. So finally I wake up. Now every time I start, fighting this demon spiritually with the word of God or whatever, it moves, it will jump and move a little bit over, but then it'll keep trying to come close, then it'll jump and move. So when I woke up, it was a different kind of fear. It was a different kind of fear thing. And so I didn't, I started watching something else on Instagram, on YouTube, and I rebuked the devil, cancel every demonic dream, and then so watching, I wound up dozing off, and then got back up around 5 or whatnot. Yeah, because I had to print out my stuff that I'm gonna teach you with today, my writing class, how to write and publish your book. So I had to print that out, and I wanted to just go on and get on up and get myself prepared for this class. So you know what you what God is the one had me leave that stuff alone, leave that mess alone. All this mess that these what, like I said, I don't understand how people can be gossipers and have these gossip channels and then start it off with scriptures. God already said don't gossip. That's one of the Bible says 7 things the Lord hates. God hates gossip. But you have a gossip YouTube channel? You have a channel where you check it. Now, I haven't had this happen to me, but where you get people product and if it's a bad product, then why you got to get on there and talk about it? That ain't your job. This is the type of person I am. If I buy somebody's stuff and I don't like it, I'm not finna go on their YouTube page. I'm on their page or on YouTube review and put no negative comment on their thing. I just will never deal with them no more. Because what you make happen for somebody else, God will make happen for you. Now, maybe God will lead somebody else to do that. But I'm not trying to sabotage nobody. Like even these long people. They talking about they want me to do a survey. I say to myself, you don't want me to do no survey. No, I'm leaving it. I leave that to somebody else. That's just like if I got on YouTube right now and said something somebody else don't like, and they come for me in a comment, I promise you, soon as they say somebody else on there defending me, I don't gotta fight. We don't gotta fight. God will fight for us. Do you understand what I'm saying? The point I'm making is, all this mess, this foolishness, and then they do it in the name of the Lord. These people in this world are heartless. Heartless. That's why you got the purpose in your heart that I'm going to serve the Lord, and I'm going to do it the way God wants me to do it. Not the way these peoples and these demons are here. Because a lot of these people literally are walking demons. It's about maybe, man, yeah, we got to protect our children. We got to protect ourselves. We got to guard our hearts. We got to guard our minds. Man, it's this. man, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I really pray that me and my family is raptured up before all this stuff go down. Because it's right, it's unfolding right before our eyes. I didn't call on here to make you, I came on here to encourage you, not to discourage you. You know, but it is the truth. I think I need to take this whole on this because I don't even know if my computer gonna last for no 2 hours without it being plugged up on this new computer. I don't know, it might, but just to be safe, I think I better take it in the living room and plug it up in there. But anyway, yeah. So you just stay in your lane. You just build yourself up. Get yourself together, because where much is given, much is required. And if you want God to give you more, then take care of what you already have. Just be a good steward over what you already have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I called my sisters, and one of my sisters, I'm going to give them some perfume, but I'm just going to get it right off of my dresser because I still got a lot of perfume. So one of them, I'm giving this right here. Well, this is my favorite perfume. Well, no, I can't say that. I like Versace too. I love this right here. I love this. And I love this. That's Versace. I love this one too. I wear both of these. I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it. But my favorite, well, I don't know what my favorite is, because you know I love this. This is one of my favorites, Dolce & Gabbana. I'm talking about where it smells on me. So this is one of my favorites right here. Oh my goodness, it smells so good on me. And it's this right here. So I got 2 of these. And my older sister, she loved that. So I was going to give it to her, but my baby sister said she wanted it. So I'm going to give it to her. I'm going to get this one to my baby sister. I might get this one to my oldest sister, maybe, because I don't know. I might have to give her my brand new Ooh La Roo, whatever. Then one of my other sisters, I'm giving them this. And then the other sister, I'm giving them the Chanel. This one right here. This one. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then I got a lot of body butters, that don't have the form. I got a whole lot of body butters that don't have the pretty. I like that pretty swirl form. So it's a lot of them that don't have the form anymore. So I don't want to sell those. So I'm giving 2, 3, 4 boxes, 2 big post office boxes, and 2 bags to my sisters, because I don't want to, I got some for me too, because I love it and my husband loves it, so I'm gonna keep some here, but I'm also giving them to because I don't want to sell that to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just want my product to be, I want my product to be, what I advertise. So that's important to me. Ooh, I'm sitting up here talking, that's important to me. And I got to turn on this computer. I mean, I did turn on this computer. It don't look like it's on. Oh, there it go. But yeah, just making sure that we guard our spirits and our hearts, so you ain't got to worry about me clicking on that mess no more, because that spirit said, okay, I'm finna get her. Couldn't wait to come in that dream and come for me. Let me see, restore. I don't need them restored nothing. Oh, okay, let me be sure. Let me wait first. Let me go to this. Okay, let me go to Zoom. My daughter told me to click on. She said, make sure you click on the right one, mama. Okay, so this is the one I click on. Okay, there it go. It popped up. It said you got a class starting in 5 minutes. So I'm going to be on here and give these people the best that I got. I only got about, I think, 4 or 5 people that joined. I said, oh, thank you, Jesus. Because I don't feel like, I just want to make it quick and intimate and give them everything I need to know. They need to know. You know what I'm saying? And so God know who need it and who wants it, And I'm excited about this. And don't reach, I'm one lady, she not going to be able to be on here because she got to travel, but she paid. So I went on ahead and now I got to record double for her. Because I don't know if I'm going to record it on the Zoom because I don't want all that on my computer. You know what I'm saying? To lock, so I got to record it on my other phone. Okay, where is this at? Where is that at? That plug is all the way back there, girl. Well, you know what? Oh, shoot. I'll come back and get that once I need it. I'm just going to do it like this. And so you can see my setup. Look how I did this, y'all. I found out how to do. Let me see. I found out how to do the little camera. I found out how to do honey, don't play with me, okay? We're going to find out how to do whatever we need to do up in here. So I got this is my other phone that I bought particularly for this, but you know, it just don't, I guess I'm just going to record it. So I'm just going to record myself teaching. Then I guess I'll record it on Zoom too, I guess. And then it's just going to be amazing. Then I'm probably just go over everything a quick hour and then answer questions. Then at 11 o'clock, we got to go down here to where my sisters and my family at as a family. Yeah. And that's all we're going to do. Like I said, I just want to give my best at whatever I do. And, don't want to hold nothing back and help people to do whatever they need to do, and get their books published, start their businesses. I'm excited about my new adventures, that God got me doing. I'm excited. And I'm so excited because he keeps showing me this girl. Her name is Joy. And let me tell you how good God is. She used to be at my church, at the church that I go to. She used to be the pastor's wife, secretary. So the day before, maybe the day before I closed on my house, she's a real estate agent, and she closed, and she was at the same title company that I was going to be at the next day. So you know how the enemy was trying to make me think, come for me, how the devil attacked me. You know what I'm saying? So seriously, with trying to keep me from getting my house. And the Lord showed me through that my turn was next. So God keeps showing me this girl in this real estate. When I tell you she's thriving. So God is showing me what to do. Like when I get into real estate was not something I want to do as far as work with people. What my goal is, get into real estate. I just want to have my own real estate company, my own mortgage underwriting company. Everything I've been through in real estate and stuff like that. And plus, that's a field that God is calling me into. But I never really wanted to just work with just anybody. I just wanted, I work with my sisters, my family, like that. Not, pay maybe a few other people. But God is not. He don't want me to limit that. So I'm opening myself up to be an actual agent, and the mortgage underwriter. I'm just finna do this. I'm finna go with God and see where God is about to take me. And I'm excited about everything my God is doing in my life. And I ain't holding back and I ain't pushing back. Like I said, all that shallow water, no ma'am. It's time for me to launch out into the deep. And God ain't telling us to launch into the deep just to be over there playing. Launch out in the deep so you can get I'm about to give you this amazing catch. And there you go. So I see y'all, and I just want to tell you, just hold on. It's time for you to win. Don't give up. Don't worry about anything. Another thing, let me say this real quick. Man, so many people, and I, been there, done that. Been there, done that. But when I tell you we got to stop throwing our money away and then ain't got nothing ain't got the money to pay your rent with after Christmas. Now you done bought the kids toys. Yeah, buy your kids some toys. Let me tell you about God real quick, y'all. I'm going to tell you this real quick. Me and my husband, we didn't have that much for our kids because we didn't have much. You understand what I'm saying? We did not have much. Um, so God, like Janet, Jeanette, Judy, they will always make sure, and my mama, that my children had stuff for Christmas. Stuff for Christmas. And then, me and Greg did the best that we could. My boys have built up their little cars, so happy and content with whatever they got for Christmas. But God's so good. What he would do is he would make the school choose us for Christmas. He would always make the schools choose us for Christmas and make sure we had what, my kids had Christmas. Now I'm in a place of wealth, where I'm okay. And God, I just give my kids money. But what I'm saying is I think about people that, they want their check early, and they next thing you know, they're gonna be calling me, asking me for this money to get them out the debt they got in for the new year. They going into New Year debt broke because they trying to get all these gifts. Stop trying to live where you're not. Budget and save your money. Now you got the kids all them that Christmas stuff. Now they ain't got nowhere to go because you about to get evicted. So we got to stop this foolishness. We got to stop this mess. Take this whole year. My goal this year is to save between $300,000 and $500,000 for 2024. Some of y'all can't even think that big, and that ain't even big. Pay your tithes, pay your offerings, bless as God lead, and budget and save your money. Stop throwing every dime you got away. And then mad at God when he don't come through for you. Or now you want to call me, please, I'm nice enough to give you your check in advance. Then people, they stay not satisfied. Well, could you give me something else? Because I need this so I can make this holiday right for my family. Okay, so now when it's time to pay you your next check because you made it right for your family for the holiday, now that what you getting ain't enough. Now you want me to get you. Come on now. Anyway, so all I'm saying is we got to make it make sense. We got to man up, woman up. Teach our kids responsibility. Because now they got to load up them toys and figure out where they going. Because you don't know how long you going to have to stay in the place. So, sometimes people got to learn the hard way. And some people will never learn. But I'm not going down with you. You're not pulling me down with you. And this is one thing I've learned recently is that God ain't telling you to bless everybody. He's not. Pray and see who God wants you to bless, and that's who you bless. If God don't want you, there ain't nothing you could do. Sometimes they just got to learn. And if you keep on going and trying to, just get it right so you won't get left. Okay. God bless you, because that's all I got to say. Okay. And that's it on that. So let me do this right quick.